Okay, so I created a new file, and this is going to be our website banner. As many of you may already have a banner that you did on your own, that's fine, but you can make it more customizable if you have it done in Photoshop. So I'm going to show you a few different things that you can do to make your banner look good and professional for your website. Alright, so we're going to start out by making the new project, which is going to be 1000 pixels wide, and I did 200 pixels tall. Start off with your blank background, and then I like to add a new one. And I like to get all my materials in first before I start doing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a texture for behind, so I'm going to place. Going to go to my textures right here. Okay. Put that one in there. This is going to make it so that it looks, I don't know, it just looks better behind. I've always done textures. Put that there like that. And change this background color to a darker color so it blends a little bit better. Okay, and you'll see why in a minute. Change this to multiply, or actually overlay might be better. Yeah, overlay, I like that better. Turn the opacity down. Make it so you can kind of barely see it, but it's there. I like the looks of it better because it looks like it's a real object, so it makes the user think that it's a little bit more clickable, or they can navigate it easier. And so now you have a choice. You can do many things. Many people will upload images to the banner, or you can start out by just doing a text object file across the top. So I can just say my banner, and I can increase the size, to however I want. Put that right in the middle like this, and it's already looking pretty neat. But so what I'm going to do next is my own personal reference. Everyone has their own style of doing things, but I like to put a motion blur on it to make it look kind of cool to say. I put it behind, I turn the opacity down to about 50% or less, actually, probably about 30, now 40. Okay. Okay, so I have that. I'm going to save this as, not going to save it yet. Alright, so this is here. Another thing I like to do is I like to make it look kind of shiny sometimes. So what we can do is we can go over to the paint tool, we can get a hard paintbrush, and we're going to want to increase the size quite a bit so that it covers actually an arc over the entire banner like so. It's kind of tricky to do this sometimes because Photoshop doesn't necessarily like, I can't put it to where I want to go. So we can solve this. What I'm going to have to do actually, let's forget this. Create a new layer, do this, get the eraser, and now I'm going to make the eraser this size. Oh, this is a soft. So you'll see if you have a soft brush, it doesn't come out as neat. So we need to make it hard so it really clips better. We can do this for now. So I'll just use this as an example. I won't finalize this, but turn the opacity down really, really low. I'd say like probably, like 3% literally. And it just has a little bit of shine to it. And another thing you can do is put a inner shadow on this layer too as well. And it'll make it look a little bit more realistic, kind of like that. Alright, so now we have our banner. It's pretty simple. So, and that's kind of what we're going for. So that was that. And we'll save it now. I'm going to replace my banner on my regular website with this one, just so you guys can see. So rather than calling it website banner, I'm just going to call it banner.png because that's what's in my HTML. And I'm going to replace the one that I have right now. Okay, so here's my banner, and then we'll go to my site. Gotta click on my HTML site. Okay. Alright, so there's the banner, It's looking pretty decent right now. So I've done a few other things as well, like create this little navigation bar too. But I made it like a text area, so I don't, or an image map rather, so I'm not sure if this is like qualified, a good technique, but it does work. So as you can see, the hand is hovering over the home page and the homework page and the classwork page. I have yet to do these two, but they will work as well. And I need to implement the same navigation bar in the other classes so that they show up here, because otherwise they just have the old list right here. All right, well, that's about all. I just wanted to show you guys how to make a banner, and that'll do it. Thanks.